Hello, hello, hello. Well, why won't it? There we go. Hello, everybody. We are going to do some crocheting. What are you working on there, Alisa?
Well, I think I'm gonna try this. It's a simple pattern. I was just now looking at it. It's this hooded blanket I've been wanting to do for a while, but it's uh, it's just a single crochet, so it's not. But then the nice part about it is the hooded part. I want a hooded blanket.
Oh, okay, cool. Hello, Abigail. Welcome. Well, I'm going to try another washcloth or dishcloth or dish rag, whatever you want to call it. I um I really like them, and I had made some when I had went to South Carolina over Thanksgiving, and I went and had lunch with a friend of mine, and I took her a couple of them, and I said, "Yeah, I still have all this cotton yarn I had bought at the Dollar Tree." I said, "I need to go ahead and make some more." So I'm gonna work on that.
Abigail, Nico, and Rebecca are
Hi,
here.
Nico. Hi, Rebecca. Rebecca, you can come up and join us if you want. I'll drop the link. I know I told Nico I was so tired because I had my granddaughter for 48 hours straight round the clock. You can probably hear in my voice it's kind of scratchy from yelling at her. But hey, when a friend says you want to go live, you know me, I go live.
Oh.
Tired or not, I can do it.
Well, I
Um,
hope it doesn't hurt your throat to talk.
oh no, it's okay. Let me know, Rebecca, if you want me to drop the link, and I will. Or for that matter, anybody who wants to come up, I'll drop the link. I'm trying to do this so y'all can see my hands, but it makes it a little hard for me to read the chat. Okay, let me think how big I want to make this. I made some of them pretty big. They don't have to be awfully big. There we go. Ah, I'm having difficulty getting it around there.
That's
So
okay.
I haven't figured out what to do for Friday's video. I've got to get that figured out in my head what I'm going to do for my first Fantastic Friday video.
Yeah. Rebecca says she's busy moving 2 channels.
Oh, probably modding.
Mo-
Yeah,
Modding. Oh,
yeah,
moderating.
yeah, moderating. Okay, no problem. I'm having issues.
Uh,
All
I
right.
missed her live where I guess she
So
finished the
the
California King
blanket,
blanket.
yeah, I didn't see it either.
I was, out of town and I missed it.
All right, I may have just way too big of a hook. It's probably what my problem is because this yarn isn't that big. Let me get a different hook. It's having issues. Issues.
Ni-
Oh,
Nico's listening to us girls while he relaxes with some gaming.
yeah. All right, now let's see if this will work a little bit better. There we go. Well, no, that didn't. Listen here, thing. You and I. It's like, just let me do what I want to do, please.
She's busy moderating on 2 channels. Okay.
Yeah.
So you could, for Funtastic Friday, you could just do a video of Chloe.
Yeah, I could. I bought a couple of adult coloring books and some markers and some colored pencils. So I was thinking I might try to work on one of those, but I don't know yet.
Yeah.
I used to
Huh.
love coloring, but I just haven't done it lately.
Yeah.
So I was thinking that would be fun for me to do if I can do it. And then I've got my money for the budgeting video. I got that budgeting or whatever it's called, cash savings or envelope savings challenge book thing for my birthday. And
Mm-hmm.
so I got when I got my YouTube paycheck, I got money out to put in there, and I've got to make a video on that. But I don't really want to. I want to do those kind of separate from the Fun Friday thing. I don't want to do
Yeah.
that for that. So, but that's something I've got to do. And then I was thinking today, I've also got to do my members only February 1st video. I was like, you're going to wind up because February 1st falls on a Saturday. And I'm like, you're going to wind up around and forget and not have it done on the first. So I had to make myself a note about that.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I got all these ideas of things I want to make videos on, but then when it comes down to it, especially the last 2 days with my granddaughter here, I got absolutely nothing accomplished.
Right.
So I, um, I did watch a lot of videos, but other than that, I mean, as far as doing my own thing, I couldn't really concentrate
Yeah.
to do that. So,
I know how that is with grandkids around.
yeah. Okay, so I'm doing this with the cotton yarn, and I'm going to do it just a double crochet um, for the washcloth. I think that'll be good.
Okay.
I can't, I haven't, I can't say I can't, but I haven't yet been able to go through that video that PJ sent me of the pattern for the scarf. And I want to go through it and write down, how you do it because I really want to try to make one of those scarves. But it may be a little complicated right now for me. So I may have to wait till I'm a little bit better. But they're so pretty.
Oh, yeah. I was thinking a scarf or a cowl would be easy,
Yeah.
beginner friendly for you.
Yeah. Well, I want to do like the one you're sending me. I want to make one like that too. But I want to get that pattern written down before I forget and lose the video. And then I'll be like, yeah, I don't remember what it said to do. But
Hi, Jeanette.
hi, Jeanette. It's kind of scalloped all the way around it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure you saw it, but um, it's kind of like a zigzag design, but yet it's like the edges and the sides are scalloped. Like,
Oh, oh yeah.
yeah,
Pretty.
yeah, it's very pretty, but it's probably a little complicated for me, but we'll see. But I do want to go watch that video where I can concentrate and actually write down, um, what she says for the directions of doing it. Because it definitely looks like once you get the first maybe 5 or 6 rows done, it just repeats. But it's just
Oh,
that getting it going, would be
yeah.
what would be difficult. But and I still want to do the blanket for my daughter, but I'm scared to even start that because it's such a big thing.
Hi, Lucy. Did you get the chunky yarn?
No, not yet. I think you said you were going to tell me like what kind of yarn to get, but I know she wants it to be like green and white, kind of a almost like a mint green or that pastel green kind of color. We saw some at, I think it was at Hobby Lobby that she liked. And that's another thing. I don't know how much I'll need to do a blanket. And so I was
Um,
thinking that I need to know that too because I want to buy it, so that I'll have enough.
yeah. Uh, yeah. Do you already have a pattern?
No.
Oh, okay. You waiting on me to suggest?
Yeah. Hi,
Okay.
Lucy. Yeah, of course. Because I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know what
Okay.
I'm doing. So, yeah, whatever you suggest, I will give it a try.
Now, is she wanting an adult size lap blanket or?
Yeah, just like a throw, but big enough to
Okay.
cover her up. But I told her I'm not making a like a bed size blanket. That's too much. But
Yeah.
she likes to cover up on the couch watching TV and stuff. So
So, what stitches have you learned so far?
I just basically know the single and the double. And didn't you? You taught me a half double. I don't
Okay.
know that. I don't think I think what I'm doing is half double, not a double double or whatever. I haven't
Okay.
really learned any other than like the make the chain and then the single and the half double.
Okay.
But it's going to be if with that chunky yarn, I'm not sure, um, what kind of stitch is good for that. You'll have to tell me that.
Yeah. Um, okay.
But yeah, I want to try to figure out how much yarn so that I can go ahead and so it'll match. I don't want to take the somebody. I don't know if that was you was telling me or somebody else was telling me about the lot numbers.
Yes, me. Uh-huh.
Okay, so I'm like, yeah, I want to make sure if I'm gonna buy yarn for something like that kind of a project, I want to go ahead and get enough so that it'll match. I would hate to get halfway done and be like, oh, I can't find the yarn anymore.
Jeanette's making snow people for cancer children. Oh, that sounds
Oh,
lovely.
yeah, wow. I
Hi,
really like
Sharon.
the little crocheted animals and stuff. I've been seeing a lot of videos for those, but
Mm-hmm.
um, I haven't attempted anything like that. I do want to go back though before all the videos are down, for the Christmas stuff. I want to be able to make like a bell and a star. I had the pattern for the stocking, but I actually saw another pattern that I even like better, so I may try to get it instead. But I definitely want to be able to make some for next Christmas.
Yeah. And some of these, or all of them, redheart.com, you can get free patterns and Burnett.
Yeah, and there was another one of these yarns I bought had on the package on the band around it had a website, and I went and looked at it. I don't remember which one it was. Um,
Hi, Lydia. And Mimi's here.
Hi, Mimi. Hi, Lydia. Anybody wants to come up and join us? Just let me know, and I'll drop the link. We're just chit chatting and doing some crocheting. I don't know if you can see mine with my name thing up there. I don't know how to take that down. Um, but I'm just making a little pink cotton washcloth for myself.
I usually crochet when I'm on the plane, and I'll take one of these needles that have the light on them.
Oh,
Let's see if this one works. Oh, yep, there it goes.
oh, cool.
So when they turn the light out, I can see. But I ended up not crocheting this time.
Hmm. How long of a flight was it?
It's weird because, and I heard the stewardess say this on the returning flight. So from here to there, it's like 2 hours and 40 minutes.
Okay.
But from there back to Dallas Fort Worth is 1 hour and 40 minutes.
Time zone difference?
Yeah, there is a zone difference, but I I still can't figure that one out. That
Yeah,
one
that's
kind of.
weird.
I
That's
mean,
really
you're still
weird.
going to the same place.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't understand it.
Huh. That is
Okay,
weird.
Sharon. Thank you for being here. And pre-retirement days.
Oh, hi. How are you?
Jeanette says she have fourth stage cancer. Have or had, I'm not sure.
Oh,
Because,
Nico
yeah,
says,
that's like,
why? Let's see. Tell us why, Nico.
oh, I thought he said, I don't know why. Yeah, please enlighten us.
Yeah. Lydia's temperature or weather report says weather for Nebraska City. Conditions are clear with the temperature of 55. The wind is blowing from the west at 11 miles an hour and the humidity is 27%. Okay, jet streams, the winds either are tailwind or headwind, so that either reduces or gives speed. Oh, so it's because of what direction you're flying. That
Okay.
that is really something I did not know.
I never thought of it. But an hour, that's a big difference.
Yeah. I mean, for that, I wouldn't think yeah, that's weird. Okay, let's see now. We have DJ Nico's weather in Sweden. Conditions are fog with temperature of 41. The wind is blowing from the northeast at 4 miles an hour, and the current humidity is 93. Hello, Aiden. Welcome. Aiden's over in England. I got my little maps up here, y'all. I let me put this back up so y'all can see my maps. Okay, I moved my big map over here, and I now have a map for France, Belgium, Germany, Australia, Mexico, and over here I have Norway, Sweden, Finland, Poland, Germany, United Kingdom, Ireland, all of that on that map. But then I also got this at the Dollar Tree. You're supposed to be able to like actually stick it to your wall, but it's a world map. So
Very nice.
now I can kind of look and get an idea where the different countries are. So, but it's pretty tiny on the wall. Um, but I see that the UK and France and Germany are all really close together. Um, France, Belgium, Germany, the Netherlands, all of that. And that's why Dagmar was saying that she can go on the little day trips to the different little countries right there because they're really close, you know, a lot closer than I imagined.
Nico.
Let's see.
That's a good one, Nico. I like that. And Jeanette, I'm so sorry you're dealing with that. Please keep Jeanette in your prayers.
Yes. Um, and there's somebody else from your side, Lizelle.
Hello, welcome.
Welcome, welcome. Let me put
She's
Jeanette.
one of my new friends.
Oh,
Yes,
cool.
y'all please type in where you're from. I'm in Texas.
Hi, Tiff. I got to go back now and find Jeanette again. I done went up there and then I scrolled back down. Okay. And Strong Minds Jewelry Lovers is over on your side. Pre Retirement Days is over on your side.
Yes.
Okay. Jeanette Egan. And y'all, I pinned her link at the top. So y'all go over and connect with her. Make sure you're connected.
West Virginia and Nebraska.
Okay, I got to get busy because I'm gonna put them on my map. And we said, I found this book at the Goodwill. It's a prayer journal,
Oh, that's pretty.
and it just has pages, and you just date it and can put whoever you're praying for. And so I've been keeping up with that, trying to write it down. Okay, where's my stickers? All right. Let me go back. Whoops. All right. We have Lydia is in Nebraska City. Is that in Nebraska? I'm guessing.
The
um,
Crafty Gypsy. Hi.
Kate, Simply Katie Walks is in Nebraska also. Okay. Okay. Oh, and I didn't read Rebecca's weather. Hold on. Let's see. Did it come up? Uh, There we go. Columbia. Conditions are clear with a temperature of 47. The wind is blowing from the west southwest at 12 miles an hour. Current humidity is 49. And then we have Liverpool, which I bet you is Aiden's weather. Conditions are cloudy with a temperature of 45. The wind is blowing from the west at 14 miles an hour. Welcome to Echoes World News. Okay, Nika. Don't make fun. Don't make fun now. Let's see. Uh, okay. Okay. Nico says, Echo, if you look at Sweden, you see a long, narrow lake going north south in mid south Sweden. I live in the city on the southern shore.
He says Adrian is a Liverpool guy.
Yeah. Okay, so all right, so we're gonna put we are gonna put Adrian right there, and we're going to put Nico right there. My stickers are big for that. All right, and Lydia was Nebraska. I'm gonna go over here. And some of these are wanting to peel off. Okay, Nebraska. Okay, now where else did I see?
Nico says it's 1 a.m. there.
Yes, he needs to go to sleep. Don't let us don't let us keep you awake now. You have school tomorrow. Okay, Western Virginia for Jeanette.
It's 6 p.m. here.
Western Virginia. Oh wait, West Virginia? West Virginia. Okay. Okay.
Tiff is from Ohio.
There we go. Another Ohio. I have so many people from Ohio. I wish I was in Ohio. Ohio or Texas? we're gonna have we're gonna have them overlapping in Ohio. Okay.
No school tomorrow.
Oh, you don't have school tomorrow?
That's what
What?
Nico said.
Okay, good. Well, I'm
What are you
glad.
in school for?
He's going to school for like administration and human resources. All right, the crafty gypsy. I don't know if you have a wrench. Let me see.
Missouri.
Okay. There we go. No, you do not. Let me get you one so you can get to know everybody else. The crafty gypsy. That sounds very, very familiar. Have I recently been to your channel? Let me see.
On Thursdays, we do trivia, Echo and I.
I may not have been there recently, but that I am subscribed to you, and that does sound familiar. So, I'm going to screenshot your channel so I remember to go back and visit you. So, welcome very much. And yes, on Thursdays at noon, we do trivia.
What time?
At noon, my time, Eastern Standard Time. Okay. The
And
gypsy.
we now have a new collaboration. Hi,
Yeah.
Teresa. We're just starting a new collab called Funtastic Fridays. Funtastic Friday.
Fantastic Friday.
So it's a collab between Echo, myself, and Steph at Steph's Little Farm in Northern California. And you can post a video using the hashtag Funtastic Friday of whatever is fun to you. It can be anything: crafting, baking, sewing, taking a trip, taking a walk in nature, crochet, just whatever you
your
Did
pets,
that was fun.
your hobbies, your grandkids.
Yes. Animals.
Yeah.
And you will just use the hashtag and tag our three channels, and these three channels will add you to a playlist. You can do it one time on Friday, or you can do it every Friday. It's up to you how often you'd like to
However many
participate.
Fridays you want.
And
And
we'll just,
we will do some live streams on Fridays and do some random giveaways. So make sure you leave comments and share out the videos. But we don't know, no schedule for that yet. Okay. Did I get everybody who told me where they were from? I feel like I'm way behind. Okay. Lydia was Nebraska. Got that. Okay. Okay. This is must be Tiffany's weather. I don't know how to say that. Cianjur. Cloudy with the temperature of 71. The wind is blowing from the northeast at 3 miles per hour, and the current humidity is 100%. Wow. So you might be raining there. I'm not sure, but it's warm wherever it is. Okay.
Crystal Phoenix is in the house.
Hello, Crystal Phoenix. Oh, wait, maybe that was Maya's weather.
She's in Missouri.
Maya?
Crystal Phoenix Rising.
Oh, yeah, okay. See, I'm confused, but I thought DJ Nico said hello to Maya.
Oh,
So maybe that was Maya's weather that I just read. Maya is way up north on the Norwegian coast. Okay, so that's Maya. Okay, so now how about this one for Tiffany? The weather for Delaware. Conditions are cloudy with the temperature of 38. The wind is blowing from the south southwest at 12 miles an hour. Current humidity is 63%. Venable Adventures.
hi.
All right, and Tiff is Ohio. Okay. So you said Crystal Phoenix was Missouri?
Missouri.
Okay.
Hmm.
And Tiff. All right. Another one for Missouri. Missouri. And Ohio. Oh, I already got Tiffany in Ohio, or Tiff 420 in Ohio. Okay. So then you said Maya was up the Norwegian coast. So we're going to put her just up here. All right. Am I caught up? I am not doing a good job today.
Rita says she's in Arkansas.
Rita from Rita's Roost.
Yeah.
Yeah, Rita. I got Rita already up there. She also has a channel called the Chicken Crazy Chicken Farm. I think it is. Let me see. The
You're going to have that map full of it pretty soon.
which is great. I love it. I just am having trouble keeping up today. Hi, Teresa. I don't know if I said hi or not, but hello, hello. Where did we say Teresa was from? Because I don't think I added her. Let's see if she tells us. She might not have told us.
Massachusetts?
Okay. Massachusetts. Okay, where are you? Oh, way up there. Hmm. Oh, I got her already. Okay. Good, good, good. Okay. Oh, Teresa, what problem do you have with it? Are you in the Facebook Village chat? Then you can get a hold of me. Okay, well, let's see. I missed something. Um, well, Jeanette, we're all like that. Sometimes our health gets in the way and we have to take a break. Okay, the crafty gypsy asks, where do I live? I live in South Georgia, almost to the Florida line, right in the middle of the state. By the way, I wrote Brian a song in two versions. See what he thinks of it later. Oh, cool. Unionville. Crystal Phoenix is in Unionville, Missouri. Cool. Oh, okay. She needs help getting the song. She needs to go on Suno and download it, I guess. Yes, Rita, I got your Arkansas. Teresa said, it is 21 degrees, but feels like 13. So cold here in Massachusetts. Yes, it is. I thought you,
Bird.
yeah, I do have you. The map thing is fun. It's getting really, I mean, it's like people are just coming in and saying where they're from. So that's cool. And I needed to get the countries. I still have a few countries I'm going to print out so I can have individual maps, to put the names on for them. Um, but I printed out as many as I could remember. Then I said I'll make myself some notes and I'll go ahead and print out some more. Okay.
I had to turn up the heater a little bit.
Ooh, mine is running now too. I don't know who it was I was talking to. I think, oh, I know, it was Saturday night with Mac. I somehow my thermostat got pushed to 62 instead of 72. And I was sitting here shivering like my sugar was dropping. And
Oh no.
I put my jacket on and I was like, my sugar was fine. So I got up and went to the thermostat, and sure enough, it was on 62 instead of 72. So then I had to bump it back up to 72. Well, today, my little granddaughter, I said, oh, I'm hot. Granny needs to see what the thermostat's on. She went over there and she's tall enough now she can reach it.
Oh no.
So I have a feeling she's the one that messed with it the other day. So, yeah. So now I have to keep looking at it, especially if it's running and it shouldn't be running. I have to look to see, hey, did she do something else to it?
Yeah.
Little hellion. She's sweet, but I'll tell you, she's a mess. I had a foot doctor appointment this morning, and my son-in-law got his schedule at work changed, so he can't keep her now in the mornings when I have doctor's appointments. So I have to take her with me, which is not a problem. I just prefer getting in and getting out quick, and then going and picking her up. But anyway, so I let
Yeah.
her spend the night last night so that she would be here this morning and we could just go from here instead of me having to go get her at 6 a.m. and then kill time until my appointment at 8:15 and all that. But anyway, they made such a fuss over her at the doctor. They gave her two gloves made into balloons, and then they gave her went and found a lollipop and gave it to her. I'm like, my gosh, she just gets spoiled everywhere she goes. They were all like so happy to see her. I'm like, I'm glad y'all are happy to see her. I wish she was at her with her daddy and I could just buzz in and buzz out. So then I had to change my follow up appointment for my ultrasound for my breast because now I have to make them in late in the afternoon where my daughter can meet me when she gets out of school. So I finally got that straightened out. But I'm glad he changed the schedule because he was working till 10 o'clock at night, which meant he didn't get to see the baby or my daughter much during the week. So
Um,
this way he'll get off at 5 and they'll have much more family time, dinner and stuff like that. And my daughter was actually like, okay, I'm ready to go home. Where normally on Tuesday and Thursday, when she picks her up from me here, he's got to work till 10, and it's like she'll stay until it's time to put the baby to bed, and then she'll go on home. And I was like, oh, she's in a hurry now because her hubby's going to be off. Which I was tired and I was ready for my granddaughter to go today after having her for 2 straight days. But
yeah.
she's not bad. She's just very curious and into everything. And every time I sit down, it's Granny, I'm hungry. Granny, I need this. Granny, I need that. It's like, oh my goodness.
Yeah. I can relate.
So I kind of wear myself out. Because I usually don't make her wait or tell her, she has to. Um, I have a becoming plumber in training. Oh, about the electrical stuff. Yeah. Oh, but I keep telling her, well, they're not going to let you do that when you go to school next year. You're going to have to. So she told me today she doesn't really want to go to school. She'll just come to Granny's house. And I said, oh, no, 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 no. You have to go to school, honey. I'm sorry. You have to. I said, Granny will come and read to the kids, and I'll come have lunch with you, and sometimes, and things like that. But Granny's can't come all the time.
Yeah.
She's not too sure yet. I said, but remember, when you go to school, you get to play with friends. Oh, yeah, she wants to play with friends. So hopefully, it won't be too bad.
So last week, my 3-year-old grandson woke me up. So he's never been an early riser. And he started waking up at 7 a.m. And then he started waking up at 6 a.m. And so 7 is too early.
Yeah.
6 is unreasonable, like unnecessary. Don't bother me. And 5 a.m. is just illegal.
Uh-huh.
And he wakes me up at 5 a.m. And I'm like, I don't know what is going on with this kid, except the only thing I can think of is, which he doesn't normally wake up, but the other two grandkids have been living with us. And the 5-year-old goes to school. And so he was like, Mama, I go to school. I'm like, no, you can't. You're not in school
Oh,
yet.
oh,
And I was coming up with all these excuses, right, why he couldn't go to school. And his cousin, he's talking about his cousin going to school. And I said, yeah, but he's not in school today. It's closed. And he says, "But I go to his school." Like, no, you can't. And it was so cute. Every time I told him no, he said, "But Mama, please." And it was so cute. I told my daughter, she said, "You need to videotape it because when he's older and complaining about school, you need to show it to him."
Yes, exactly.
And finally, I told him, "It's Sunday. It's closed. The school's closed."
Well, see, she knows Saturday and Sunday because mommy and daddy are both off Saturday and Sunday. So,
Mm-hmm.
so she thinks the next day is always Saturday. You ask her what day it is, and she might, say the right day for today. But then you say, okay, so what day is tomorrow? Saturday. It's like, no.
Oh,
We were playing with some plastic letters today, and of all the letters that I've been trying to teach her, guess what letter she knows by sight?
probably the G for Granny.
Nope, W.
Oh.
And that's probably one of the least letters that we've even, worked on. I had
Mm-hmm.
to stop and think, well, what word is W? And I'm like, walrus. And she's like, yeah, walrus. But she knew as soon as she pulled it out, that's a W. I was like, okay,
Oh,
how about an A that's in your name? You have two A's in your name. Can you pick out the A? But it's just so funny how, you think they know one thing and then they know something like that. And you're like, oh, okay.
yeah.
She is, though, the kind of kid that doesn't like to tell you what she knows. She wants, it's like a secret. It's like she'll say, no, your turn. You tell me what it is. It's like, okay, but you're supposed to be telling me. I need to know if you know what it is.
That's funny.
And I've got this chart on the wall that is battery operated, and it kind of like tells them when they hit on the letter, it'll say, A is for apple. And she'll go over there and she'll take my back scratcher and use it like it's a pointer, and she'll point at the things and she'll say, Granny, tell me, what is this? I'm like, oh, so now you're the teacher and I have to tell you everything.
You know, I'm a retired homeschool mom, and some of the kids have mentioned, you know, "Are you going to homeschool the grandkids?" And I'm like, not no, but no,
Yeah.
I'm not doing that. I might participate and take them on a field trip or something, but full
Well,
time, no,
no, not full time. And it's been a
no.
lot of fun what I've been doing with her. Um, but I don't want to be the one responsible for making sure she learns it. I mean, we're playing and having fun. We're not like
Yeah.
real seriously. Um, but like I make her little I put a paper on the wall, and then she has a glue stick, and there's certain little pieces of construction paper that I cut for her to put on where the different numbers are and letters are or whatever. And then I have some cards that have the word and the picture, and I give her blue painter's tape to stick those on. And so today she took her scissors and cut up a bunch of the construction paper things that I had made her, and I'm like, well, it's good that she's learning how to use the scissors, but I could have gave her blank paper for that. And I could have kept my letters that I sat here and wrote down. So I'm like, yeah, that's what the part I don't like is getting everything ready, to have it for her to use. But
Mm-hmm. Okay, Rebecca, are you leaving?
let's see. I will see you guys later. Okay. Thank you, Rebecca. Have a good night. Thank you for coming. I don't know why I cannot seem to crochet anything that stays in a straight line. The more I try, the more it wants to curve on me. Although I guess it don't matter for a washcloth.
Are you adding extra at the end?
I'm doing one chain stitch and then going not in that same stitch but the next stitch. So it
Hmm.
shouldn't. I don't.
Hi, Awakened.
I'm not. I'm not really counting either though because I'm talking.
Oh,
But
okay.
hi, Misha. I don't know why I thought this is Tuesday night, right?
Mm-hmm.
I guess I thought my other's keeper was had a live today, which she might have at 7 o'clock, and I might have missed it.
Oh, are you talking about Kim? Is that her name?
Yeah, yeah,
She had a live this morning I was watching.
yeah. She does a devotional every
Oh,
morning,
okay.
or I don't know if it's morning or if it's afternoon. She does it, but she does one every day. But then I think on Tuesday and Thursday nights she does a live. I'm not sure. Anyway, I don't like to go live when somebody else is going live, but that's why I keep asking everybody, tell me your schedule. When do you normally go live? Because I'll try not to go live then.
Mm-hmm.
But it's hard when you get so many different channels. It's hard to know when people are going live. And then a lot of people, they don't set a schedule or even know themselves when they're going to go live. They just decide, oh, I think I'll go live.
Yeah, that's how I am. The only
So
scheduled
that
one I have is
you
with you
know,
on Thursday.
yeah, but that kind of makes it harder, if you're trying to be able to be there to support people and not
Mm-hmm.
be live at the same time. If you don't know that they're going live, it's kind of hard
Mm-hmm.
to do that. And for me, it's just easier to have it scheduled ahead of time because then it keeps me on track.
Mm-hmm.
If I was left to my own devices, I might go a week and not even go live. So it's kind of like, yeah, I need to, I need to keep them coming. So I make sure I do it.
Well, she said it started at 6.
Oh, okay. Well, then they were probably halfway done by the time we started anyway. Oh well, I can't worry about it now. It's already done. If I did, then I'm sorry, but it's already done. Besides that, you don't ask me to go live with you very often. So,
Yeah, we should do it more often.
yeah. Well, like I said, as soon as I get done watching her, then I'm going to have a whole lot more time.
Mm-hmm.
'Cause I won't have to, go to bed so early to get up so early to get her. And I won't have, I won't have as much going on. My daughter makes it sound like I'm never going to see her again after I quit watching her every day. I'm like, you're still going to want to have a babysitter. You're still going to want to do things. So I'll be around. You know that.
Oh, yeah.
And I'll probably watch her schedule even more because I'll be like, oh, I want to know when you're going to be out of school and what days you have work days that I will have to keep her and all that.
Right.
I know, Misha. I know it's hard to do it, and I don't sit here and fret about it. But I wouldn't necessarily go live on top of somebody else if I knew, you know. But I didn't think about it tonight, and like I said, you don't ask me very often, so I was like, oh yeah, that sounds like fun. Even though I'm tired, it gets my mind off of being tired.
Yeah.
And that was the reason I let her spend the night last night because my daughter had to go back to school from 5 to 6:30 for some kind of STEM thing, and she forgot to tell me. And I was like, okay, I'm not going to bring her back to you. And then you need me to watch her for that. And then you come get her. And then I have to get up and be there at 6 in the morning and then wait around and then go to the doctor. I was like, no, you know what? I'll just keep her. And then you won't have to worry about her tonight. And I won't have to worry about her in the morning.
Yeah.
So it worked out better. But I wasn't thinking that today was her long day. So then it was kind of like, you kind of did yourself wrong because now you got her for 2 whole days, but it's all right. It is all right. She did wake me up at 6:30 this morning, but I had to get up at 7 anyway to get us ready to go to the doctor. So I wasn't too upset by that. But she has woke up at 3 o'clock in the morning and expected to stay up. I'm like, oh no, you have to go back and finish sleeping. But I don't want to, Granny. Oh, I'm sorry. Then her thing last night was, um, we'll just sleep in your bed. I said, yes, and I will get no sleep at all. You're sleeping in your bed because I have a little cot for her. But she was like, hey, I got an idea. I'll just sleep in your bed. No. She was one of these kids that likes to sleep on your head and kick you and
Mm-hmm.
get right up under you and get on top of the blanket so you can't move. And mm-mm. I'm like, no, it's okay. That's why you have your own bed. You will sleep in your bed like you always do. No big deal. You're not sleeping in my bed. But it was so cute. I'm like, we got to get pajamas on. It's almost time to go to bed. How about we just sleep in your bed? Yeah. How about no? And then she wanted to know if I was going to bed when I put her to bed. And I said, well, I'll be going to bed in a little bit. She said, well, you should go to bed too because we have to get up early. I'm like, I'm not going to bed now just because I'm putting you to bed. Now I need to unwind for a few hours. She's a funny kid. I had told her we'd go out for breakfast
Mm-hmm.
this morning. And so I asked her, well, what do you want for breakfast so I can figure out where we're going to go? She wants ice cream. So I was like, you know what? We'll go home and I'll make eggs because you're not having ice cream for breakfast. she we pull in the parking lot. She goes, not at Granny's house. We got to go to the food place. I said, no, we're not going to no food place and having ice cream. Forget it. Not happening. She was just like, boy, am I a terrible granny. I will not let her get her way with the ice cream.
Bye, Adrian.
Good.
Mimi, are you still here? What are you going to sew? I have quite a few sewing projects to work on.
Well, I have a sewing machine. I've made my daughter curtains for her classroom before.
Mm-hmm.
And you know how they'll have like the little window on the door of the classroom?
Mm-hmm.
I would make her a little curtain for that. And then, curtains, drapes like for the regular windows. And sometimes she'd have a counter that she would put stuff underneath and she'd want a curtain made to hang across there so you couldn't see the junk underneath and stuff like that. But I've never really like sewn any clothes or.
Yeah.
I've hemmed some pants before, I've hemmed some dresses before, that kind of thing, but never actually like sewn something, clothes wise or
Yeah,
anything.
I don't make clothes. I don't have the patience for that.
I have made placemats before.
Yeah. Mostly I just sew the blankets. I make pet collars on the saw machine. Little things like that. I do have some smaller projects I need to do and share.
Oh, Brian is interviewing on Kim's. Oh, okay. Okay. Well, thank you for coming in, Misha. I should pop in there and say hi.
Yeah.
Let me do that real quick.
Yeah, we can go if you need to. I have my battery will last another 20 minutes or so.
Well, I'm good for a few more minutes.
Okay.
I just they might even be done by the time I get over there. Let me try. Let me just see if they're still on. Yeah. All right. I just said hello. Okay.
I haven't.
So I have no idea what I'm talking about on my live tomorrow.
You have no idea?
I have no idea.
I'm sure you'll think of
I
something.
Oh, I'm sure I will.
I haven't drinking
But
any water today.
oh, you haven't.
No.
Shame,
I
shame.
know. I did over the weekend.
I was going to say, but flying, does that make your legs swell at all? I know riding in the car will make mine swell if I sit too long in the car.
Yeah. No, not too bad. I mean, no, they don't swell, but I do get achy and
Yeah, now is your airport where you have to do a lot of walking to get to your
mm,
flight and all?
um, not so much because I mean, it is a little bit of a walk, but since I've done it so much, I don't necessarily get lost. So,
Yeah.
if you get turned around or don't know what you're doing, yeah, you can spend a lot of time walking.
Yeah, it's kind of like the Atlanta airport. It has a lot of different levels, and if you're not careful, you'll get on the wrong level and walk all the way down to where you think your gate should be, and then come to find out you're on the wrong level.
Mm-hmm.
Which I haven't flown a lot, but the few times I have flown out of Atlanta, it's been a nightmare. They have you can fly out of Valdosta, which is the town my daughter lives in, but you still change planes in Atlanta.
Mm-hmm.
So it's either drive to Atlanta and fly straight out of there, or change planes there anyway. So it depends on where I'm going, which I do. I just don't like leaving my car at the airport in Atlanta, that is.
Yeah, I always leave mine at the airport. It was just too inconvenient to ask somebody to drive me and pick me up, and
Oh, yeah.
especially I a lot of times will arrive back late, like I did last night. It was midnight.
Oh, yeah. Is that cheaper flights to do that? Or you just try to extend your time that you're there?
Um, I think it is a little cheaper, maybe, and it's just nicer. They leave the lights off, and it's just quiet, and most everybody just rest.
Yeah, that would be nice. I didn't hear from Katie today. She was in Florida and ended up going home. I had you both wrong, thinking y'all both were coming back yesterday instead of today. And so I didn't hear from her. I hope she got home all right.
Oh,
I was going to drive down to Florida because she was only about 3.5 hours from me. But, her dad passed away. And so her and her sisters and her oldest daughter, I believe, all went down there. And I was all set to go. But then it was like when I said do you want me to come Saturday night or Sunday, or whatever. She didn't answer me right away. And I was like, yeah, she's tied up. This isn't a good time. And so then I just told her, well, we'll just do it, if you come back to Florida again.
And who's this? Whose dad died?
Katie, Katie from Simply Katie Walks,
Oh,
and she's in Nebraska. So I mean, the chances of me making it to Nebraska are slim pickings.
yeah.
But that's why I thought, well, shoot, if she's only that close, in Florida, I'll go to Florida. Um,
Hmm.
but it wasn't. It wouldn't have been a fun time for her at all.
Yeah.
And he was in the hospital, and his organs were failing, and they were trying to get there, and then he passed like the night before they left to go or something. So that was pretty sad.
Oh,
Although she did text with me on either Saturday or I guess it was on Sunday. Anyway, her and her sister were sitting outside, and she was sitting in her dad's chair, and she said she just felt really at peace. And then a red cardinal came and landed in the tree right by him,
oh.
and I was like, that was your dad. So she said she felt okay with it, even though she would have liked to have gotten there before he passed. But
Echo is making a dishcloth, and I am making a baby hooded blanket. Yes, the old guy in Colorado that's knitting. Ha ha.
hi, old guy in Colorado. Welcome, welcome. Knit one, purl two. Yeah, that's knitting. This is called crocheting, and it is not as complicated. I guess I'm not too unstraight. I'm pretty good. This is doing pretty good. I'm happy with
Oh,
it.
that looks good.
This yarn is kind of likes to separate the strands of the yarn.
Um,
You can tell it's cheap yarn, but for what I'm going to use it for, that's fine.
well, hopefully it'll hold up. Yeah.
Yeah. But I think I will go ahead and end this and
Okay.
go over there and support them for a few minutes. And I will see you Thursday for
Yes,
sure.
ma'am.
And I will see everybody else tomorrow at 12 o'clock. I don't know what we're talking about, but we'll talk about something. So thank y'all so much for coming, and have a good night.
Bye. Thank
Bye
you.
now.